Hi, so let's carry on from where we dropped off. So in the last video, I just kind of recommended to you the etc. groups and your course names, and now I've completed the time slots, the trainers and the invoiced. So here we now have our data entry, and you can see here that I've actually just entered in my headings here as I require them, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this to a table, all right, because it just makes it easier to manage. So I just highlight there fairly randomly, and I go insert and table. My table has headers, yes it does. Click OK. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I want to set up the drop down for the group so that it actually goes all the way to the bottom. So as I'm adding in say new entries and so on, that it updates automatically. I'll click here and I do Control Shift arrow down. It comes down to the bottom of the table, and then I just keeping the Control and Shift press down, I just press the down arrow again. And this has gone all the way down to the bottom. And then I come up here to data validation. And from the drop down, I choose list. And then I just press F3, top row of the keyboard. And I choose group. And then I click OK. All right. And input message, I'm going to put in here, please choose a group from the drop down list. All right, and then click OK. All right. Now see here, it just says group 1, group 2. So if I go back here and if I go to lists, okay, and I just highlight it, and if I just go up here to table design, I can remove the header row if I don't like that. All right. Data entry, I then do the same thing with course name. Here, Control Shift arrow down and then down again. I go up to data. Here to text columns, data validation, settings, choose list, press F3 on the keyboard, and this time I choose course name, click OK, and this time I'm going to show you what to do for an error alert. You must pick a course name from the list. Please update in the list sheet. Please add new courses in the list sheet. And I click OK. Right. Now for the next one, then delivery date, we don't really have a drop down for that, so I'm going to leave that as is. For the delivery day, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a formula in here for the text, because I know sometimes that you have trainers, they only deliver on certain days, and you want to make sure the day is, a day they can deliver on. So I type in equals text, double click, and then I click on the delivery date, comma, and then I'm just going to put in open quotation marks, type in four Ds, because I want to spell out the full day. Press enter. All right. Same Saturday, because there's no idea what there is. For the time slots then, I would just kind of create my time slots for this, name of trainer, use my invoiced for this. The invoice number is very, very useful, particularly if you're dealing with a lot of kind of trainers or whatever, just be able to put in the invoice number. And then if you want to add a comment. Okay. Now the last bit here as well, all right, which I'm going to show you in a minute, is a thing called a duplicate check. Right. Okay, so let's go back here. So here at this point, I've actually added in my drop down lists, put down the name of the trainer, Larry, invoiced, no, and put invoice number if I want to put in a comment. Okay, so I'm just going to enter some more data here. See group 1, it's an introduction, and I'm just going to put maybe 13th of the 1st, 2021, and you see the delivery days change there automatically. And let's say I'm going to put down, let's say for 9:15, and we're going to put in curly for this one, invoiced, let's say yes, and it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more. So let's say, again, you just pick the one that you want from here. We'll go for Excel functions this time, 14/1/2021. It's going to update automatically. Choose same time slot again, and choose Mo, and invoiced no, and leave that as is. Okay. Now the one other thing that we just need to check in as well here is that sometimes we have a scenario where you just want to check has in fact there's no duplicate check on it. Okay, so what we don't want to happen is that, for example, we have a trainer on the same day, same day, same time slot, same trainer. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create I want to make sure it flags as a duplicate. So I just go equals the date, ampersand the time slot, ampersand the trainer. All right, and I'll copy that down then as required. Okay. Now what I'm going to do then is I just go to Home, Conditional Formatting, Highlight Cells Rules, say Duplicate Values, and I click OK. So far we've no duplicates there. But let's say here, I'm going to add in Group 1, and I'm going to go for, let's say, Excel Introduction again. And what I'm going to do is, let's say, put in the 13th of the 1st, /2021. Okay, and I am going to pick, let's say, 9:15. I'm going to put in curly. Right, now you can see there straight away that it's flagged for me that I have a duplicate. Right, and I say, oh no, shouldn't have been curly, it should have been Mo, and that disappears. Right. So just to bear that in mind as well, because if you're trying to track a lot of kind of courses across a number of different trainers, it can be quite easy to actually accidentally double book someone even. All right. Hope you find this useful. Mind yourself. Take care. Bye.